Hello everyone, welcome! I have a brand new club from Spellbinders to show you today. This is the Better Press of the Month club for July, and this one is all about Christmas. We're doing a little bit of Christmas in July here today. So you get 2 plates in this month's club kit. You get this beautiful outline floral piece, and then a sentiment that says Merry Christmas. So let's press this out and see what it looks like. I'm going to be using the more toned cardstock, the gray. This watercolor paper, like all watercolor papers, tear really easily. So I'm using some yellow tape and just a little bit, and I did take off the tackiness by rubbing it in my fingers a few times. And then this way it doesn't tear the paper when you go to pull it off. I'll line up my plates. And I will put the Merry Christmas sentiment right in the middle. I have all of my inks in this cute little tin. This is a Ranger's tin. It was meant for one of their other brands of ink, but it fits these small inks just perfectly. I'll ink it up using the black ink. And again, I'm just doing the pounce and pivot. And I'm not worried about getting it on the chase because it does come up if you get to it soon enough. You clean it off soon enough with the archival ink cleaner. And I go around this plate 3 times just to get it good and inky. And then I could put on the platen, and I'm being careful not to press it down. I'll let my die cutting machine do that for me. So I'll take this off camera and run it through my Platinum 6. And here it is already. Isn't that beautiful? Look at those delicate lines. So I'm going to be playing with my Zig Clean Color Real Brush pens. I haven't played with these for ages, it seems like. I store them in this little fabric bag so that it's easy to pull out the colors I'm looking for. I'm going to pick out a few colors, and I'm also using the blender brush. This blends out the colors beautifully. And now let's get started on the coloring. I'm not going to color in the whole panel on camera because it did take me a long time to color this in. It was fun though, I enjoyed it. But I'll color in a few of the florals to show you how I did this. I'm using the carmine red first at the base of the petal. I blended that out with the light carmine. And then I'm using the blender pen just to bring it to the tips of the petals. This provides a nice gradient from darkest to lightest. I'll do all of the petals this way. And I have to tell you, these pens blend beautifully on this cardstock. I'm loving this cardstock. I would buy this even if I didn't have the BetterPress system. Oftentimes your watercolor pens can be kind of a challenge to blend. They work well with the Bristol smooth paper, but this paper plays really well with these pens. They melt out beautifully. They also sell this paper in the sheets. So if you don't want the 5.5 by 4.25 inch panels, they do have the full-sized sheets. Let's color in one of the ivy leaves next with this teal colored pen. And for this one, I'm just using one color, and then I'll draw the color out with the colorless blender. You will need to wipe off your blender pen onto a tissue or a microfiber cloth in between colors, so you don't get colors where you don't want them to be. And here it is all done. I went in with a pair of scissors and cut around the edges of this panel. And I'm going to attach it to a piece of red cardstock. I believe this is Pomegranate Red from Spellbinders. I'm just going to attach it down flat. Everything's going to be flat. This year, for my Christmas cards, I want to have ease of mailing them out. Don't want to have to use any extra postage. And then I'll attach this to a white card base. I will add a few crystal gems around the sentiment, and here it is all done. This is such a gorgeous BetterPress plate this month. And you don't really even need to color it in. It's so detailed and pretty. You could make up a bunch of these that way. I hope you enjoyed this close-up look at July's BetterPress Plate of the Month Club. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.